The good news is, okay, I grew up in a house with a dad who I love, who was relentlessly positive. It did not matter what was happening. He would find some way to go, well, the good news is, and there's a beauty in that. There's a toxicity in that. And it's become worse, as he's gotten a little older and Hallmark's become ubiquitous. I'm saying that for a reason. We become our parents. I know that I've become that, and there's an element of that. The good news is a need to control, a need to fix the situation. One of the things I run into in the conversations that we're having is that we're not, in some ways. Like, we can talk through the comments and when we connect in person, but it's much different than when we're in actual conversation, one-on-one. Of course, we're able to go back and forth. I'm responding to your body language. I'm responding to something you say, and vice versa. And there's a level of control in that. There's a level of sort of regulated vulnerability and sincerity. I think I'm saying that because one of the things I'm running into here is that happily, in the spaces that I've been blessed to perform in over the years, touring and doing the music and speaking and such, and I've cultivated, and because of the kind of songs that I write, I think I've cultivated a presence that people often talk about as being particularly vulnerable and sincere, which I'm gratified by. But the truth is, there's a level of control in that for me, because I'm responding to the room. So I'm able to share something that was vulnerable when I wrote it in a way that's vulnerable in a sincere way, because I'm reading the room and I know what's happening there. And when my clients come to me now in the coaching work that I do, and I'm helping them step into that authenticity and the vulnerability, well, in these kind of platforms, it's tricky. Here's the good news. I can't, in this relationship, as I'm learning into this platform, I can't read the room. I want to keep talking with you. I want our comments to go back and forth and such. But I can't meet the room, which calls me to then meet myself more, which calls me to then share here more in a way that is actually more vulnerable and actually more sincere. And actually is right now a little scary. But I'm digging that. I'm here for that. I love that discomfort. So we'll see where that goes. The good news is I get to get better at being me while I'm encouraging you to do the same. And because your story matters and my story matters. And I hope you're being so very good to you and remembering that we're all making this up as we go. All right. Bye now.